everyone, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today is kind of going to be an update on my sternum piercing and also kind of a why I regret getting it video. Now, I'm going to try to make this video short, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so for the update, I don't remember the last update I did for my sternum piercing. I want to say it was like the 1 year update, I don't know. But that last update I had talked about, it was such a long time ago, I'm trying to remember. It was probably a year ago now, I think. I don't know. But I think in that video I talked about how I did downsize the bar. For reference, if you're not familiar with me or anything like that, I'm not a professional piercer. I just love piercings, get a lot of them, have a lot of them, had a lot of them. And yeah, sternum piercing or chest piercing was one of them. Mine was a surface bar, which is what you're supposed to do. Don't do a curved barbell, you need a surface bar. Anyway, so we downsized, we being my piercer and I, downsized the bar because it had kind of migrated and rejected a little bit, and it was causing a lot of issues. So we downsized the bar, and that looked good for a few days. So I made the update video, and then maybe a few days to a week after that, it was doing the same thing over and over again that it had been doing, and there's more of the bar showing, and I'm like obviously this isn't working. More and more of the bar was just showing, and I was like, well, this isn't gonna work. And let me say, getting this piercing, I knew there was a higher chance of rejection or migration with it, just because it's a surface piercing. Surface piercings are known to do that. You can have the best piercer in the world, pierce it completely perfectly, which my piercer is an amazing piercer. He knows what he's talking about. 20 plus years piercing, he's experienced, he learns, you know, he never thinks that like he already knows it, like, you know what I mean? He always like tries to educate himself and just be better than what he already is, which he's already an amazing piercer. You know, so he pierced it properly, you know, with the correct jewelry, but at the end of the day, just is how your body's gonna take it. And I kind of knew, like, getting it, that my body wasn't going to want the piercing. I had a feeling with that, so I wanted it though, so I went ahead and did it. And yeah, so a week maybe after I filmed that update video, like I said, the bar was showing, it was just doing the same thing over and over again. I was just done with it, so I removed it. I removed it myself. Maybe I should have gone to my piercer to remove it, but it was like one of those like late night frustration things. Like, why won't you just heal? Like, why won't this bar just like want to stay in my body? So I took it out myself, which hurt so bad, but I did it. And yeah, I do not recommend this piercing. I regret getting this piercing. It was a good learning experience. You know, it was with me, once I want a piercing, I'm just gonna have to get that piercing. Like, and I know that sounds stupid, but like, I'm always going to want that piercing until I get that piercing. So I would have gotten the piercing anyway, but yeah, so I regret getting it just because in hindsight, you know, I knew it wasn't going to work out. And now I am left with these two ugly scars, which on a day-to-day basis, these don't bother me. It's just, it is what it is. I'm not somebody who gets cut up on scars and things like that. But it's just annoying how ugly they look. I'll go ahead and give you guys a close-up so you can see, and then I will just share some of my final thoughts with you guys. So yeah. Okay, so excuse my stretch marks. I have boobs, so that comes with the territory. But yeah, so this scar was already there. That has nothing to do with it. But these two are from the sternum piercing. When my hand over them, I can feel them. Eventually, I'm probably going to look into getting this removed. Okay, so as you guys saw, that's what it looks like. My final thoughts on this piercing overall, I do not recommend. And I just don't think it's worth it. I went through so much pain, so much hassle with it. It looked amazing at first. I loved it. But I think over time I just was so frustrated with it that I grew to hate it. It happens. So I would not recommend this piercing. Like I was saying, you can get it done perfectly. Your piercer can be the most experienced piercer in the world and like know their stuff, and at the end of the day, if your body doesn't want it, it doesn't want it, and it's just gonna reject it. You know, of course, do whatever you want. Talk to your piercer if you are wanting this piercing. And, you know, maybe look into getting dermals instead. Like I was saying, mine was a surface piercing, so it was, you know, a surface bar. But, you know, dermals may fare better. The reason why I had to go with surface bar is because I wanted it deeper. Typically, dermals, they go higher up, but I wanted it, like, right in between the girls, just because that's what I liked. I thought it was like cute, I thought it was sexy, and it was, and it is, but I'm just gonna have to say this piercing's a no for me. But yeah, so that is it. That's kind of what happened with my sternum piercing. If you're interested in more details about it, I have videos on it, so you can go check those out. If you are wanting to know about any of my other piercings, go ahead and check it in the description box down below. There's a link that is like all of my piercing related videos, and it has all of my sternum videos in there, or sternum piercing videos. Oh, guys, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since like 4:30. I work nights and I'm just tired and I want to go to sleep. But yeah, just check the description box. There's a link with videos, my social media if you want to follow me on anything. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. I don't know what all this head thing is, but you know, whatever.